All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol Nndm, Nano Dimension. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. Before we jump into the chart, I do want us to be aware that I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, and based off of different articles, it's even stated to be the one stock of the decade. So definitely stay tuned for all the information. We're going to talk about the potential, the market share that it can grasp, and how it's the leader in its sector, and the potential is immense. I mean, it could just go from the sector that it's in and branch out to even the gaming and much more if that gets applied to other virtual reality things. So like, it's so innovating that I'm excited to share with you guys. Stay tuned to the end for more information on that. But all I ask for in return is for you guys to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video, and it helps out the YouTube channel. So here we are with Nndm, Nano Dimensions, after earnings, consolidated, ran up, consolidated, and continues to run. This is reminding me of when we were back here for months, running up since November all the way till January. And then it started to get a little rocky towards February because a lot of people were like, oh, another offering's coming. The offering did come. And then the market obviously pulled it down. And here we are seeing it run again. I'm so excited for every single investor and viewer that is participating in this or planning on taking an opportunity. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold in any of the videos, but I am excited for all the investors that are interested in this and hold or plan on holding a position on this. So here we are. The first thing I want to state to you guys is that we always track here in Invest for Tomorrow how ARK Invest has positioned themselves. I do want to be honest and transparent. I don't have today's updated PDF. It wasn't able to load. I was having issues with it. I will do an updated video before Monday to let you guys know how ARK Invest reacted from Thursday to Friday. But we're going to talk about how they reacted Wednesday to Thursday, and it can give us some outlook on how they're feeling, and we can just see this running up. So I wanted to do the chart analysis in a very narrow format and then a little bit broader. So let's talk about ARK Invest first. So ARK Invest on the 10th, which was Wednesday, they had on ARKQ 6.85832. And I said that so wrong. 6,858,032 shares. I just said all the numbers. I was going to say 6.8 million. But anyways, they had that many shares. Let's see how much they went up by over to Thursday. So Thursday's the 11th, which was yesterday, ARKQ. They have 6,875,000 shares, 352. So when you do the math and you go from obviously on Wednesday to Thursday, they went up about 20,000 shares, okay? 20,000 shares from 858 to 875. And that right there lets us know that they're nibbling in, and at least they're buying, right? They're not scared of it. And Cathie Wood has said great things about the company. She believes in the company and how the company has grown and has the opportunity to expand and grow even more with all this cash on hand from the offerings. So loading up with a few shares is a good sign. Instead of unloading or staying kind of stagnant in a sideways movement, it wouldn't make sense, especially when you're saying that you're so bullish about it. So how was ARKW from Wednesday to Thursday? So ARKW on the 10th, they had 5,660,000 shares in 679. So when we come over here, we could see that ARKW on the 11th, Thursday, they have 5,678,742. And when you do the math, again, they went up by almost 20,000 shares. It was 18,000 shares. That's another bold statement. Both ETFs going up in shares, and they're loading up the boat. So they are still being pretty bullish. You know, I was a little uncertain with how much they were unloading on the way down. I guess they were just rebalancing, taking advantage of some profits or breaking even, whatever the sort was that they were trying to do to go ahead and reposition themselves into other positions. And I always knew that since she wasn't unloading, Cathie Wood, millions and millions at a time, just a couple 100,000, that she was just trying to catch the dip or start to ride this one back up once it hit the dip and started to return in that upward direction. So here we are with Nndm, and it's at 1122. So the 50-day moving average is 1049. I want every single investor and viewer to be aware of that. Anything above that is bullish. Anything below that is bearish. Our support level here, a little bit closer, is 1103. If that gets crossed, you definitely want to see how it's reacting between support and the 50-day moving average. If the bulls are trying to reappear and bring it back up, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast. Your next support level right after that is right there at 1048. And if you want to go a little bit broader, 1020 to watch and see if the bulls can rebound or the bears are tearing this one down significantly. So definitely keep those numbers in mind. Now our resistance level is 1138. That needs to be broken through by the bulls and turn into a support to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. And I do want to emphasize, the bulls need to break through 1138 to go ahead and turn it into a support, continue this momentum, and pull further away from the 50-day moving average before it catches up to the price. As you could see, it's been running upwards, and it could catch up to the price if the bulls don't accomplish it. Now, the next resistance level beyond that would be up here at this point, and that's 1175. So if you want to write that down, you can. But before getting there, 1138 is significant. As always, if you learned something new, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the bell to not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned till the end because we're going to talk more about the stock of the decade as the article states. Can't wait to share it with you guys. Welcome back, everyone, to another video here with Invest for Tomorrow. And all I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watched this video and you found this helpful and informative, and for you to share this with a friend or a family member so they are aware. And if you're a first-time viewer, just stay on tight and you find value in this, don't forget to leave without clicking the subscribe button. So here we are, Matterport.com. I highly recommend checking out the website, and there's so much cool information about this company that it's just immense, and it's just unbelievable how far into technology we're going. And you could see that it can capture any space into a 3D diagram. Now, all it takes for this to go to the next level, which I wouldn't be surprised coming soon, is actually putting on virtual goggles, right? Virtual reality goggles, and you can actually tour and walk inside there without even just looking at a screen. You'll actually feel that you're there without being there. So imagine that being a sales pitch from a realtor, and it saves so much time of driving to all these different places. You just go to a local central spot, you put on the goggles, and you're there. And the virtual reality is becoming a reality. That's just immense, crazy stuff to think. So GHVI, I've been talking about it as it was falling, and I actually caught it back at $17 when it was falling. This was the second time I reiterated it, and that was this weekend on March 6th. And I said the closer to 10, the more interesting. It had hit a low of 1132, but the market ran up. I mean, I talked about it here that I could see it possibly falling a little bit more unless the market runs wild with stimulus being passed, and we may have seen its bottom close to 1132 for now. We shall see. So since then, it's been running. It's sitting at $16.99, and I'm here to tell you guys why this is one you don't want to pass up on, and the potential is immense. I could see this 50x at the most and the lowest 20x, okay? And we're going to talk about that in just a moment. So this is the first article how everyone found out about it, and it's called "This SPAC Could Be the Best Stock of the Decade." I'm not going to go into much detail about it. It just shows us a little bit about the company and what type of sector it's in, how it's an untouched sector, and it shows us the 3D modeling. Definitely look this up to read more about it, and definitely check out the website. And now this is where I'm definitely going to summarize everything and talk about what it says that has a little bit more information, quicker and to the point than just reading that whole article and going through the whole website. So I really like this one. It says 3 unstoppable growth stocks to buy right now. That was a pretty bullish statement back in February 26th, but prices are a lot better right now then February 26th or kind of close to them. So this is why this is a stock you don't want to pass up on. So the first question is really interesting. Would you like to invest in a company in a massive, underpenetrated market with a clear leader and relatively low valuation? Put those three things together and you have the kind of stock that should almost certainly deliver tremendous gains. I think GHVI checks off these boxes. That's a bold statement, and we're going to have to see after the merger if institutional ownership goes up tremendously, and that'll be a big sign, but very bold to say that. And that's the type of questions you would ask yourself, or any investor would ask themselves, and hopefully come across in Amazon when it was under $100, come across Apple when it was under $10, $20, come across Google when it was just a few cents. You know, those are the questions, and that's how you find these tremendous gainers. Like, this is said to be the stock of the decade. Now, it says here what they're about and how they create 3D models with any physical space. And the total addressable market for this data technology is $240 billion, okay? The company space under management is 100 times larger than in the entire rest of the market, okay? Its SPAC, its public offering, is expected to value the company at around 2.3 billion, okay? So when you look at this, this is 100 times, right? 100x. Now, I don't think they're going to get all of the addressable market, but if the market even grows and expands, then this could possibly 100x or get pretty close to that. But the reason why I say this could possibly 50x is because they're the largest ones in this sector, and it's untouched by very few and underpenetrated. And if they go ahead and take up the market share as fast as they can, I could see them taking probably 50% of this. And if you go ahead and do that, you know, that's 50x of where the stock's valuation is right now, which could also be almost $100 billion at some point. So 50x is big moves, okay? That's still 5,000% up over time. So Matterport projects its revenue will increase by compound annual growth rate of 59%. Okay, where do you find those returns? Not every day. So when I look at that, I mean, that's explosive growth, 59%. And it's going to be soaring close to 750 million by 2025. And basically they go to say they don't see anyone coming in the horizon to beat or try to compete anywhere near the company's potential. Once the merger with Matterport is finalized, this will be practically unstoppable. I mean, I know this could sound like very bullish or a lot of hype, but this company's potential and the way it's innovating and changing the game, I could see this 50x and 5,000% go up over time. And it could possibly even grow bigger than that because of the fact that this is right now 240 billion of a market space, and it could grow even more. And the more that grows and the more the company grows over time, the more it's going to feed off of that market space and market cap it's going to receive. So big space here, big opportunity. And like I said, it would be very surprising to see this go to the next step where a realtor could say, hey, do you want to go there right now? And they're like, well, how far is it? It's 2 hours away. Do you want to go there right now without even having to drive? Just put these on. And all of a sudden, it's a sales pitch. People are going to be excited. It's just going to change the realtor world and the whole entire real estate perspective. And not only that, but the way we could do things architecturally, and also just so much could be expanded off of this. It's going to be wild. I can't wait to see where this goes. I'm excited about it. Big potential here. I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts down below. Comment down below what you think about this space and what you think about where this is going, and especially if you're a realtor or you own your own brokerage, how you feel about this company. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.